Right then guys, from pool to pool fishing, we told you there was something exciting happening with the channel. As you can see, there's a big box labelled EXCEL boats. We took the plunge, we've upgraded. We've opted for a EXCEL Vanguard 395. It's just a quick unboxing. It's very brief setup. Show you how we put the floor in, how to inflate it, and then I may do a video on installing the transom wheels. I may not. Yeah, so let's unbox it. Let's see what you get in the box. They don't come with duct tape on them. I did have a little peek in there, but this is the first time any of the contents will have been out of the box. First thing you come across is the owner's manual. If you pay close attention to the very back page, that's your owner's registration form. Very important that, because it's to do with the warranty for the boat. But that's safe. An emergency repair kit, which also comes with a valve key and the fittings on the back for the overpressure relief valve. Hang on to all that, could come in handy. Manual pump for inflation. First piece of advice to EXCEL would be to put these stainless steel fittings into a box of some description, because they was loose in the packaging around the boat. Fingers crossed now there's no damage done to the boat. As you can see, I've inflated the boat evenly. You don't want to just blow one chamber up to the maximum pressure or the recommended pressure and then move on to the next one, because between each chamber is a baffle, and it will damage them, it will affect the safety of the boat. So nice and even. Obviously I haven't put the floor in yet. Manufacturers recommend that you inflate it to working pressure and leave it acclimatise, leave it stretch out a small bit, and then it makes it a lot easier to get the floor in for the first time. You don't have to do this as a everyday use. They just recommend it for the first time, as obviously it's been stored for who knows how long. So we'll give that now 20 minutes in the sun, and we'll let it down and try the floor for size. Okay, so when it comes to installing the floor, if you're on uneven ground, you know, if you're at the beach or in a field, they recommend putting the oars underneath the boat and then it evens everything out. I'm on a fairly flat area here, so we won't need to do that. But what I want to do is just inflate the book till it starts to take shape. You don't want to add any pressure in there at all, otherwise it makes it hard work. There you go, board. When you're swapping the boards together, just have a check that the keel is down, because it will pinch and you will end up with a puncher in the keel. The boards are all numbered. Just try and line them up as best we can. That's the front three boards in. Now take the last board. Clamps or holders. Now this is the most awkward part. Move you guys back a sec. Just feeling and checking all the time that everything's lined up where it should be. It's just in case of everything pops down into place. when you unwrap the floor, or when I unwrapped our floor, they was packaged on all four corners with pieces of material. They're actually pieces of material from the boat. I'm going to hang on to them. I don't know if you priced up a puncture repair kit, but I'd imagine that wouldn't be cheap, especially in the black cabin that we've opted for. So there's a fair few patches here you can make just out of wasted material. Just going to quick check over for no sharp edges. So they come with two short ones and two long ones. So if you look at the profile, you have a flat side and a chamfered side. The chamfered side sits up against the tube. And I've always put the long bars towards the rear of the boat. So it's just a case of clipping them in. And hopefully sliding them along. I gave a bit of a closer look on this side. Put it flat on the floor. The pointy side up so that the groove is going to click into the floor, and then they just roll down into place, and then you want to just slide them along, and I generally set these up so that half of the bar is spanning the joint. It's almost like brickwork pattern. And this is how I used to set up my 365 Vanguard that we had before this one. And yeah, once it's set up, it's pretty solid. If you look now where the floor joins the boat, there's this extra piece of material. So before you inflate up the working pressure now, just have a quick check that the flooring is all up against that and not up against the side of the boat. Especially the corners of the bow board. Just inflate it nice and evenly to the recommended working pressures. And there it is. So 395 and up, you come with a factory fitted bow roller for your anchor warp. That's brilliant. If you noticed on my old boat, I fitted one here, but when you use the anchor brace as a harness to haul it back up the beach, I found that it did dig in my back a little bit. So up there, out of the way now, that's a good idea, I think. Whatever differences can I see between a 365 and a 395? There's extra handles in the mid. Oh, so a 365 has handles here. The 395 doesn't. If you like to remove your wheels when you're fishing, that could be a bit of a problem in putting the wheels back on when you get in, unless you put the wheels on when you're in the water in enough depth. Yeah, with the old boat, you used to be able to lift it up and then someone could put the wheels on. Yeah, I'm just wondering now, should I have gone for the 435? We'll put some seats in next. Yeah, very happy overall. Very happy. I've got the courage now to install the transom wheels, I suppose.